Look, maybe I'm the one tripping, but how in the are you supposed to take a if you got scissors for hands? What? As soon as this movie turned on, instantly, great movie. No, I am not being biased. Well, maybe just a little bit, but this really is a good, but this really was a great movie. What really caught my eye with this movie is the aesthetic, the cinematography, how they manipulated a Christmas movie, like a dark Christmas movie, but throughout the whole movie, it was nothing but Christmas vibe. I love what they did with all the different scenes in the movie, especially the scene whenever they went up to Edward's house and they showed well, for one, the aesthetic of the house being on that big, tall, dark hill and being that like dark house, that was aesthetically pleasing. You finally get up to his house and it's the unexpected that you see. It's a whole bunch of color and greenery and different shapes that he made out of bushes. It's beautiful. It's literally beautiful. And if the house wasn't so run down, the house would be beautiful too. It was really beautiful in its own way, okay? With the storyline of the movie, the storyline is literally a roller coaster, and that's what I love about it so much. It starts off in a negative space, then it grows to a positive space, then it takes a turn to lock you back in with a negative turn. It takes that negative turn and it turns it right into a positive, and it just keeps on doing that, which literally draws you closer and closer and closer to each character every single time something negative happens. I don't know what else y'all want me to say, but that sounds like a Christmas movie. There's nothing but good vibes in the movie. There was snow, there was Christmas trees, it was around Christmas time or on Christmas, I can't remember. It was wholesome feeling. It was, you saw family, you saw kids. One thing though, it did kind of remind me of Dr. Seuss. Let me know if y'all agree with me on this. If y'all realize the town, well, if y'all realize the neighborhood they were living in, everybody's house looked the same, everybody dressed the same, everybody had those like same type of cars. Yeah, it was different colors, but it was the same car. I know what I'm talking about. But I think that was really cool how they did that, because they made everything else so uniform. And then they took Johnny Depp as a character, and then they took his father and everything that was centered around Johnny Depp, and they gave it some life. Yes, it was only black and white, but it had more emotion and had more expression than all those colorful things that were dull. I did like that. I love the aesthetic of that movie. Whoever the designer was for the outfits in that movie, great job, great job. One memorable outfit that I remember from that movie is when Edward had first got those set of clothes. He had on like some baggy gray pants, then he had on the white button down shirt, and they put the suspenders on him, okay? His hands are made out of scissors, so he accidentally cut the suspenders. So for them to keep the suspenders intact, they used some safety pins, and his hair was already jet black and kind of messed up. He was pale. Under that suit, he still had on his original thick leather, I don't know what that was, but that shit was fresh. He was fresh. Then his dad was fresh as a bitch too. He had on like a tux with the scarf tucked in. Man, that was everybody in there was fresh. Then when Edward started cutting everyone's hair, I loved how he was doing everybody's hair. That shit was giving dystopian vibes. It made me feel like I was watching something that was centered around the Hunger Games. And y'all know what I mean with those hairstyles. I love that. But I'm a big dystopian person. I love dystopian movies, and I hope that this world one day turns into a big dystopia. I love that. I really do. Ready Player One, like, come on, y'all, come on. I just gotta talk about one more thing and then I'm gonna let you go. For those of you who have watched this before, do y'all remember that housewife who was trying to f the plumber as soon as the movie started up? And then she was trying to get down with Edward. She done put Edward all in the chair in the beauty salon, then had Edward unbutton his shirt with the hands, titties right in his face. He don't know what to do. Guess what Edward did? He got scared and ran. I know y'all know his little walk. I'ma just keep the G. If I had scissors hands, I'm taking whatever I can get. Big, small, tall, short. You gotta get what you can get with some scissor hands. You can't do shit. How does he take, what? Man, how does he take a piss? So there's no way. Plus that suit he had on was so tight. That means he was just pissing on himself all the time. Also, Johnny Depp, I know you still fucking your ex-wife, but it's all good. Overall, this movie is great. I love the movie. I have always liked the movie since I've been a kid. If you like me, like me. If you wanna come talk to me, then comment and come talk to me. And if you wanna support me, then subscribe.